Hey, today I'd like to do a full review of the Medford TFF-3 naval warfare fighter knife. I posted up a video just looking it over and kind of just explaining things, but I'd like to go a little bit more in depth on it. I purchased this knife as a replacement for my ZTO-300. I really like this knife, but I wanted something a little bit more well built, something custom, and something with a different blade shape because I wanted a little bit stronger of a blade, even though this is a pretty beastly knife, but this has a lot stronger blade in my opinion. This is the B-blasted TI scales. They're done very nice hardware everywhere. I'm not really a big fan of the proprietary pivot there. I wish he sold a tool for it because I really don't care to have one made up. The knife came extremely tight. The blade was very hard to move, and according to Greg, you just got to break it in, and that is true. It has broken in quite nicely. I love the clip on this knife. It's massive. It does not conceal in the pocket at all. But it holds in the pocket very well, and it looks cool. A knife guy's gonna see it and be like, "Oh, it must be a cool knife." It's got Greg Medford's M there, and his first knife design there. That's the Nav T. It's got good retention. Slides in and out of the pocket nicely, and it's a standoff clip. This has quickly become one of my favorite clip designs. The least favorite is definitely the folded over clips. Those are always extremely weak. Flow through design, you got a standoff there, and then 3 more standoffs all the way around the back of the knife, so it's quite strong. This is also quite large. The handle on this knife is huge compared to the blade. So you can see a ZTO-300, and I got a Bob Lum here for comparison's sake. You can see it's a lot longer. It is quite thin for the overall size of the knife though, so it fits in your pocket well. The thumb stud can be placed on either side, however the clip cannot be. And if you do it right, you can actually flick this knife out. It's kind of tough though on camera. Yeah, I can't even get on camera. But you can flick the knife out if you do it the right way. The thumb stud bullet pull is the way I've been doing it though. It's got really good retention there. The D10 is extremely strong. That's part of the problem with me flicking it out on camera. The blade opens really smoothly now. This blade has the D2, and it's a black oxide coating. I haven't had the knife too long, but the coating has held up fairly well. Get the Greg Medford logo there and the D for D2. It's not really focusing too well. I like the thumb stud design. I think it fits the knife well. It's simple, elegant, and it works well. Nothing fancy. You get the bottle opener on the spine of the knife. It does work as a wave, but it will chew your pocket up. That's a pretty sharp edge there, and I've already chewed up a pair of jeans trying to use it as a wave. So, like Greg says, it is a bottle opener despite what people may think. This is more of a sheep's foot blade. It comes down pretty hard at the end there, which is one of the reasons why I wanted this knife, mainly for work. If I need to get up in next to somebody and make a cut, or if I'm around people and make a cut, there's less of a chance of me hurting somebody. You got a lot of room there between the tip and what you're cutting. And it's not a perfectly straight blade. I do prefer Tontos typically because of this edge here. I don't like it when it's perfectly straight, like in the Lum. It's not perfectly straight, it's slightly curved. That's how I like to cut things, is with more of a straight edge versus the edge on the ZT is just all curves. And it works well, but I prefer to use a blade with a cutting edge more shaped like this. I believe the cutting edge is just about 4 inches, where the entire blade length is 4.5. So you can see there's a huge finger choil there. The handle is extremely comfortable. Your thumb drops down, which is a little bit different from most knives. but it really locks you in. There's no jimping at all, but honestly, it's really not needed. You can choke up on the knife pretty good, that finger choil there, and there's plenty of space to grab the knife really far back and use it as a chopper if need be. Blade thickness is almost 0.2 inches, quite thick, and it carries that thickness all the way out to the tip almost. So if you had to do some prying, I'm pretty sure you could. And, you can see it's quite thick even compared to the zero tolerance there. So, and I do know that the pivot is a full, I believe, 1/4 inch all the way through, so that's pretty impressive as well. It's not going to break. You got quite an early lockup. I've got 0 up and down, no lock rock, no blade pay at all. That is an extremely strong lock, and it's beveled out there. I mean scalloped for your finger. If you try to close a lock like this, you're going to have a tough time. If you've ever seen Greg Medford in his videos, he's always doing this method. He calls it the claw method, and you hear it pop with 2 fingers. Overall, I'm extremely impressed with this blade. I got a really good deal on it too. I've been waiting to get it for, I know it was like 10 months or so. And there were a few times where I almost went and ordered one, but I just couldn't spend the money on it. And I saw this one up on eBay for almost $100 less than a new one, so I picked it up, and I couldn't be any more pleased with it. It comes in your standard cardboard box with Greg Medford, and you also get, and then comes in the Otter box, and it's got a lens light logo on there too, because I put my lens light in there, store it in there. So, if you have any questions about the knife, just post in the comments below, or check out his website. It's a great knife overall. I'm extremely impressed, and I think it's going to work out really well for me. So, thanks for watching. Have a good one.